Let's take a look at this. Here's one style. Okay, now I just gave you the 4 faces, but here's one style. Okay, the create to execute style. Can anybody laugh at yourselves here a little bit? Okay, this style is very popular amongst owners and executives. It's the 1 to 4. Okay, hey guys, I'm thinking about that we ought to do A, B, C. I'd like for it to be done tomorrow because we should have done it yesterday. Oh yeah, he's very high, 1 to 4. Correct. Okay, the second style is this one. It's the create, advance. Everybody gets all hyped up. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Good. Let's do it. Yay! So it's a 1, 2, 4 style. This is the style that the introverts fear the most, because they know that whenever extroverts are wanting some kind of facial expression of approval, they know that you're going to go and do it. So you're not giving me a chance to give you any negative feedback because you're going to run off into execution because you got me to smile yes. So I'm not going to give you yes. I'm going to do this. I don't know. What do you think about it? Why? Because I know what you're going to do the minute I give you any thumbs up. You're going to go execute because you don't want to talk about the details. You don't want to be realistic about this. You don't want to look at a budget. It's all going to come back to me, and then I'm going to have to clean up after you, and that's why I don't want to do anything but stare at you. And this is a preferred approach of a lot of COOs. Okay? Because they say, hey, at least I'm not the owner. I'm nice about it. I went to advance. I went to all the departments, and this is how it usually happens. Okay? They go to a department and say, hey, PI, we're thinking about doing this and this. What do you guys think? A lot of silence. They go back and report to the owner. They said yes. They didn't speak up. They said yes. I talked with them. Okay? Come to find out, there wasn't a real conversation. But I did ask. So this is a very common approach. All right, here's the third approach, decision style. Okay? You hear an idea, okay, and you go to refine. In other words, you stay quiet about anything positive, you immediately go to something negative. Okay? But all I have to do is push you a little bit, and then you'll say yes. Think about those team members on your leadership team and managers. Okay? They tend to be softer in their management style. They'll speak up once against something, but then you put pressure on them and they'll capitulate and go, okay, you know, I see your point. Can anybody recognize any team members that you have? They tried to give you bad news about it. They tried to tell you why they didn't like it, but they sense the pressure. They sense the conflict. You know what? You're right. That's a really good idea. And then you buy in, and then you really buy into that, and you think, oh, they agreed. No, they did agree. Yeah, but they said yes. Well, stop fooling yourselves. You know, read the personality, understand the style, and recognize that the words coming out of the mouth was more defensive posturing and wanting to go along rather than sincere buy-in. Okay? So when you do that to an individual, you have to realize you push them over into saying yes. Is that the kind of buy-in you want? No, you got to back up and then listen more and generate a safer place to where they can actually tell you, what was it that you wanted to say? Okay, so you think that, okay, good, tell me some more. And be willing to listen to their negatives about the idea. The fourth style is similar to the third style in that they hear an idea, they go to refine, you try to push them, and they will not move. They will stay refining. All right, and this is very typical of CFOs. Okay, folks that are very high C, very detail oriented. They go to a meeting, they hear a lot of talk, then they speak up and they say, "No, I don't think that's going to work," because they'll give you a reason. Then they get shot down for what they said, and they'll say something like, "Okay, if you guys want to do it, that's fine." See, the other person, the other style, number 3 style, what did they do? Remember what they did? They got pushed when they spoke up, and then they went to, okay, that's a good idea. But the fourth style doesn't do that. The fourth style, he does the same thing. They go to refine, but when they get pushed, what will they do? They'll let you know, okay, you go ahead and do that, okay? You go ahead and do, okay, that's fine. If that's what you want to do, go ahead. So they're giving you permission, but they're letting you know you're doing that without my approval. Okay? And unfortunately, a lot of us say, okay, great, then you agree. And see, they won't even challenge that after that. They'll give you one approval, they give you one disagreement, you ignored it, you said you're going to move on, and you call that agreement. They're just going to wait for this thing to fail and then show you a report and tell you why you should have listened. Okay, so this is why meetings go bad. Because whenever we talk about an issue, everyone goes to different styles all the time. And we're always arguing about the issue, but we're also arguing about the style of decision. And we're all fighting to push our style, not just the issue itself. So this is why it really eventually requires a high D personality. Just say, stop, just do it, move on. Okay? Which doesn't create collaboration.